Hey guys, how are you doing today? Glad you could make it my channel. It's Monday morning, December 2nd. Yeah. Hey, did you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving? I hope so. And do you have snow yet? Let me know. Today's topic we're going to talk about is what I had told you in the last video I did. We're going to talk about what's going on with YouTube and COPPA and the FTC and all that stuff. About how YouTube got sued for $180 million. And the reason why is because they're collecting data off of kids' site, and then they were ending up with ads that on the kids' site they weren't supposed to get. It was a big mix-up. I'm not sure exactly 100% how it all worked, but it's to do with advertisement, and they got sued. So now we have to pay the price. And the small creators are going to suffer because of it, because they're even talking about kicking us off the air because they're not making any money off of small channels. YouTube is getting frustrated and they want to get their money back. It costs money to have a small channel out there because of bandwidth. That's their excuse. So, a question of the day is, you guys are trying to save your channel. You're doing real well. And you're concerned about if your channel has focus towards the children under 13. You want to know if your videos have that in there. And there's that middle of the road line. You know, it's either for children or for adults. Alright, a lot of you don't know. Maybe. I know I don't know. There's too many things. I mean, the way that the rules say, what I've read so far, and I'm only getting it off of other people that are talking about it, and then they show you the form. It's all on the screen. You can read it, do a Google search on it, and it's laid out all the rules on what makes your video targeting children under 13. Yeah, what makes your video target children under 13? That's what you need to find out. So by reading these rules, it's pretty sick, because the way the rules read, it's ridiculous. Because I've got a video, a couple videos, they're family videos. I got a birthday with my granddaughter. I've got where she's opening presents, and everybody's sitting around, and I put it on YouTube so that it could be shared with the family. And that was way back, before I was even serious about doing YouTube and taking it seriously, because that's the only way I could get the videos out to my family. Well, they don't want that. That's focused on children under 13. So, got to delete that video. Or mark it. And if you mark it, you might as well delete it, because they're not going to promote it. Nobody's going to see it. They're going to hide it. You don't get no comments. Can't use comments. Can't use end screens on that video. Also got a video of my backyard back here, of my wife with our granddaughter sliding down the hill. And my wife is having a great time with her, because the granddaughter is only 2.5 years old, and it's her first time going down the hill. It's just the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life. And my wife is having a real good time with her. And they're laughing, and she's pushing her down the hill with their sled, and she comes back up the hill, and she forgets to bring her sled up. You know, it's really comical. Really, it's really a nice film that I made. And Grandpa's filming it, and it's snowing. It's snowing at the same time. You get to see the snowflakes coming down. I had a umbrella over my camera when I filmed it. And got to delete that one because it's focused towards targeting children under 13. You know, either you got to mark it or you got to delete it. You might as well delete it because nobody's going to be able to find it because they hide it. You take your notification availability away on that video. I don't know how they do it, but that's what I was told. And then you take away comments on that video. Take away your end screens on that video. So you might as well just delete it because it ain't going to do nobody any good. The only one that can watch is yourself. So that's what I'm going through right now. I got a few videos out there that I probably got to mark them. That's probably what I'll do. I'll mark them. But it ain't going to do me no good for views because nobody's going to be able to watch them. They can't find them. So that's what I'll have to do. Mark them as focused towards children under the age of 13. And my question is how much trouble you guys got so far on doing the same thing I'm doing? Because I'll tell you, I'm running a problem to where I'm trying to fix what they want. I'm trying to put the X in the box for not for children. And I've done every single one of them. But I didn't do any marked for, you know, focused towards children yet. I haven't, well, I have done it, but I'll get into that later. But I started out where everything was done where it's not for children. And it worked for a while. I got about 20 or 30 of them, and then my computer just slowed way down. It's like it got bottlenecked. And I couldn't do anymore. So I had to wait about 15 minutes before I could go back on and do another 15. Well, if you got thousands of videos, it's going to take a long time to do it. So that's the problem I ran into. You know, it bottlenecked itself. Because I'm going through them and I'm selecting not for children, hitting the save button, and then watch the bar go across, and you're done. You know, it was working for a while until I got to about 20. So I ran into that problem. So if you guys ran into that problem, because I did. And then the other problem is that after a couple of days I found out that they said that if you think you're safe by marking them not for children, you got another guest coming. Because all you have to do is have a child in your video as a subject, and they classify that as you targeting children. And they go so far as saying that if your colors are too bright, it's focused towards children. How can colors be too bright? So okay, I'm out in Utah and I'm filming Utah, all the mountains. It's very colorful out in Utah. Very, very vivid. All right, there's no children, except for maybe there's a baby bird that flew by, or a young bird that's underage, possibly. Maybe that's how they're nailing me. But, yeah. So, colors are too bright. Don't make sense. Colors too bright. Animation. They don't want animation. So if you want to make your video funny and you want to put animation in there, it's targeted to children. Can't use it. Now you can use animation as far as, you know, using bullet holes and shooting your car up, throwing a rock through the window. If you got the technology to do it, you're not really throwing a rock through the window, you're just creating it on the video. Well, that is okay. You know, violence is okay. But teaching a child how to write cursive is not okay, because you're targeting children. You can't show anything if it revolves around targeting children that are under 13. I don't know why they call it targeting children, because you're not targeting them. It sounds like you're putting him up against the firing squad. My goodness, what are they coming off with this name, targeting children? The only ones that are targeting children is YouTube himself. They're the ones that got in trouble. The way they did their ad stuff, you know, their ads, it ain't our fault. I'm not the one that places ads. I don't select the ads. You can, on your timeline, you can designate where you're going to place the ad in your video. That doesn't mean you're going to be able to be selective and choose the ad you're going to have. I can't put a beer commercial in there just because I want a beer commercial. You know, I can't put a hunting advertisement in there because I want a hunting advertisement. That only, I think, goes to people that are very, very successful on YouTube. A small YouTuber can't do that. At least I don't think so. See, I'm not monetized, so I don't know. I did it years ago when you didn't have to have 1,000 subscribers. You know, so, all right, next thing I want to get to. All right, how many people got past that stage? You got everything marked as not for children. And then now you say to yourself, well, now we got to mark them for children, for the ones that we think are going to be dangerous for us. We're going to get a big $42,000 fine if we don't mark them right. Well, here's what I ran into. As soon as I hit the box designated for children, it was like a virus. The computer went nuts. Had a bar go across like crazy. The very first one I did. And I said, what in the world is going on? I must have a virus. And I can't have a virus because I got an Apple. Well, it took about 7 minutes and then it got done. And all of a sudden, my whole video library, instead of having green dots, it had yellow ones. And then if you put your cursor on it, it says that the material on this video is subject to child videos or whatever, you know, to do with children that are under the age of 13. I don't know exactly how that was worded, but it was worded good enough to know that you are marked, that you're going to have to mark that as targeted to children. And when you do that, you lose everything. You might as well delete the video. So on my case, I found 80% of my videos were marked as a yellow round circle. So you know that their electronic robot ain't working properly, because I have a handful of videos on there that show children. And even though it shows children, it's got nothing to do with targeting them. It's got to do with experiences with the family, having fun. You know, going out and finding a pumpkin at the pumpkin patch with my granddaughters. Had the whole family out there. You know, and I might as well delete it, because as soon as I mark it as targeted for children, nobody's going to be able to see it anymore. They can't even click on it. I might as well delete it, because it took all the privileges away for that video. So I don't understand, you know, why you'd mark that box and lose everything. I mean, they tell you that you're going to lose up to 90% of the revenue. Well, how can you get 10% revenue if they're not going to promote that video? If they don't promote the video, nobody's going to see it. So how can you get even 10%? So you might as well just delete the whole thing. Take it right off the channel. Well, I got 80% I got to delete. That leaves me with no channel. I might as well just quit, right? Well, we'll see how far this goes. We'll wait until the January 1st comes, and we'll see how far it goes. I think they got a can of worms on their hands. I don't know what you guys think, but leave your comment, leave your voice heard in my comment section. And maybe some of you guys know way more than I know about it. Maybe I'm thinking this thing too hard. And I know a lot of people will say I'm thinking it too hard, but I don't know how you cannot think it too hard when every other video that comes up on your recommendation talks about COPPA, you know, how YouTube's in trouble. And you're bound to watch a few of them because you're hoping that you're going to find some better news. Well, the news hasn't changed. It's still the same. You know, so we'll see. We'll see how far it goes. So if you guys are going to ignore it and just now you check mark the box, you're going to be in trouble. I know it. Because they're going to scan your computer. They're going to scan your account, not the computer. And then they're going to do it for you. Then you're going to really be in violation. So all you people out there that are my subscribers, I'm warning you right now, if you're doing gardening, or if you live in the desert, or if you are doing coin finding with a metal detector, or if you are finding bottles, you know, I'm talking about my best people, my subscribers, my friends. Guys, I love you to death, you know. I want to protect you. I want you to be aware of this. Some of you may not be aware of it. So check it out. Go online and look at some of them videos and see what you think. You know, I think it's a good idea to at least look at it. And that's the only reason I'm putting this video out there, because I want to protect my subscribers. I want to protect you guys. You know, and I'm not educated to give all this highfalutin technical advice on COPPA, the FTC, and YouTube on how they got sued and all that. I can't get into that story and tell it the way it's supposed to be told, because I don't have the type of voice to talk that kind of technology. It's all up here from what I heard on the TV, on YouTube. There's millions of videos on it, and they're all talking the same language. So if they're all talking the same language, it's got to be true. You know, why would everybody be lying about it? You know, go online and do a Google search instead of going on YouTube and see what they got to say. Call the FTC. I was told you can. It's hard to get through, but you can get a person online. You know, you might be able to get some answers that way. And find out if the creator is in danger and what he's got to look out for. You know, what type of videos can he actually get away with? You know, so I watched one today where the guy kind of assured us that we're not going to have to worry about anything. He said they're blowing it all out of proportion. But then you don't know if you can believe that. You almost got to call the FTC yourself. So, I don't know where this is going, but I'm going to end this video. And there again, like I said, guys, I'll tell you what I went through. It's really crazy, because when you hit that, the first time you hit that button, you know, it's made for children. It's like a virus comes through. It's really weird how that happened. And then the computer scans like crazy, you know, for 7 or 8 minutes. It's just amazing. So you know they're serious. You know they're serious. So if you ain't had your computer scanned yet, I advise you to do it. So you know what I'm doing, what I'm talking about. This ain't fake. I'm pointing to the TV over there. This ain't fake, because I tested it, and they scanned my whole YouTube channel. But the good news is that it told me which videos are bad, which is about 80% of them. But then after about 5 minutes went by, it all disappeared, and everything's back to green again. So there's got to be a lot of truth to what's going on. So anyways, I'm too long-winded. I got to go. We'll see you guys. please subscribe to my channel if you're brand new to the channel. Be sure to hit that bell and hit the notifications tab. There's 3 sections you can click on some of them just got 1. If a small YouTuber like myself will just have 1. All right, the big gigantic YouTubers will have 3 areas. It'll be occasionally, if you want to get notified, and there'll be always, where you can click on that, and then there's another one. There's like 3 spots. But a small YouTuber like me, you're going to get a notification. All you got to do is just put the check mark in the box and done. And then you'll get notified every time I come up with a new video. So please comment, leave your comments. I want to hear from you on more education than I already got in my head. Maybe you guys can straighten me out on it. Tell me what you think. Tell me where to go to get the, you know, if there's some real important stuff I need to know. Tell me where to go. Maybe give me a link. You can email me. My email's on my profile, right? You guys can email all you want. Any of you guys can email me. Go to my profile in my YouTube, and my email's right there. It's in 2 places. Somebody said they couldn't find my email on there. Well, now I put it on my profile, so it's real loud and clear. So go there and don't be afraid to email me. You know. So, guys, we'll let you go. We'll see you. Have a great week. It'll probably be a long one because holidays just got over. One holiday just got over. Now we got to look forward to Christmas. Ugh. All right. We'll see you. Bye.